Hi all, welcome to Dragon's Cave and welcome to another 12 Days of Christmas. I don't even know where we are in terms of in which order these videos are going out, so I don't know what day this is. Anyway, I got these pretty snowflake molds from Temu. Now they do have a hanging hole, but what you need to do is take one of these out of here. I'm going to have to get my craft knife for. Bear with me a second. I would have thought of this before I turned the camera on, but I didn't. These are like little silicone pegs that go into this hole somehow, so that when it's secured, you pull the peg out, take this out, and it leaves the hole for hanging the decoration. Get this one done as well. Preferably without slicing my fingers. And without damaging the peg. Again, pop this in there. And make sure it's in. I don't think you can see, there's kind of like an indent in the mould that peg sits in theory. Seems to be in. Let me double check this one. Right. Let's get this put away before I damage myself. So I'm going to go and mix up some resin, but before I do that, I need my gloves. Right. So I've mixed up. What did I do? 150 grams of resin for white crystal. I got split into 2 cups. This one is slightly less full because I'm going to do slightly more full because I'm going to do the larger one first. And I'm going to use this kind of like an opal flake. This one. I fully expect this to sink, but it doesn't really matter. Not too much anyway. I'm not putting glue in this because I don't have the right sort of glue. The glue I use just goes disgustingly gloopy. And I will end up with bubbles everywhere. Now, because of the detail in there, it's not a massive amount. I want to try and avoid getting bubbles trapped in the tips if I can. I'm just going to give it a quick squirt of isopropyl alcohol, which hopefully will help it get to where it needs to be. I think I've mixed up far too much for this. Pretty well. I'm not seeing any trapped bubbles in there, but I am giving it a gentle squidge to make sure and knock that peg loose either. Just going to top this up. I think I got about double what I needed. Okay. So for the second one, after I wipe the resin off my gloves, this one I'm going to use peacock blue and diamond dust glitter. Just going to grab another cup to pour some of that off because I think it's going to be again far too much. If I don't have enough in this cup, I can always pour some back. I'm just going to use this no, it's not peacock blue, sky blue pigment. I'll mix that in first before I do the glitter part. And to make sure it's completely mixed. My resin's been through the debubbler, but it is still a bit bubbly because it's very cold. I need to get myself a new heat mat so that I can warm my resin before I pour it. This should hopefully just give it a very nice sparkle. It seems to be pretty well mixed. And again, just give the mould a quick squirt with isopropyl alcohol, just to make sure, or to help avoid bubbles. Now I can already see there are bubbles getting stuck in the tips there. I'll pour a little bit more. And then I'm going to grab a little pokey stick. This is just micro brush with the brush tip taken off. I need to get into these little bits here, get the bubbles out. It only seems to be in the smaller points that I'm having a problem. And they may well have come out on their own as I filled the mould up. Why take the chance? It'll be far more difficult to release the bubbles when the mould is fuller. And in this one also. I'm not too worried about the larger bubbles at this end, but right down in the very tips I don't want to lose. I want to lose that part of the ornament. I think we've got the bubbles. There we are, that one is full. And still see teeny little bubble trapped in there. And also in this one. And a very big bubble trapped in here. I should have got out before filling the moulds are full. That's it. We are about as debubbled as I think we're going to get. And hopefully that is good enough. So I am going to pop the lid on my machine. Turn it on. Make sure it's on flat. And I will be back in a couple of hours. See you in a bit. Hi all, it's demoulding time. Let's get the lid off. Get this into place and focus. There we go. Right, so I've never used these moulds before, as you could probably tell. I really don't know how difficult or otherwise they are to demould. Hopefully not too bad, but get hold of an edge first. There's my dotting tool. Overspill doesn't help. There we go. So you can actually get hold of it. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, it's coming out. Sort of. Yeah, this is not the easiest thing in the world to demould. A more flexible mould would be better, but these are from Temu, so kind of expect that the quality is not the greatest in the world. But we are getting there. There you go. I've actually got the hole all the way through. This turned out really pretty. Got a nice little sparkle to it that I'm not sure if you can see. Hope you can. I'll get it in the photo, hopefully. I'm just going to pop that inside. And I'll put these into a bag so that I don't lose the pegs. Let's hope this one isn't as difficult. And once you can get the first one out, it's a very tight gap there, and I can see it's kind of sticking. I think I'm going to have to cave in. Got some soapy water. Just start it off. Oops. Okay, that's sprayed a little more than I would have liked. Never mind. Isopropyl alcohol you can also use to loosen things from the mould, but I don't particularly like using it on moulds. I know I sprayed it into the mould before I poured the resin, but it really isn't good for your moulds. If you can, soapy water is always better. Now, as I expected, the opal flakes have all pretty much all dropped through to the other side. Okay. Oh, that's very, very pretty. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't... I've got these opal flakes in quite a few different colours. And I should have taken more care and chosen a blue rather than the pinky colour that I have used, pinky purple. But I think they've turned out really, really pretty. I'll get you some photos. Don't forget, check out the 12 Days of Christmas playlist down here. Give us a thumbs up. And I will see you all again very soon for the next one. Bye.